Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM, and it is time to look at the Riverland Footy League. We haven't had Ben Venning with us for the last couple of weeks, but he's back this week for a look at the Riverland Footy League. Good to speak to you again, Ben. How are you going?
Yeah, good, Dan. How are you, mate?
Very well, thank you. Now let's start out with you and the B grade, and you've done the shoulder, so no more footy for you this year.
No, unfortunately, popped out against Loxton a couple of weeks ago in the first quarter, and unfortunately, could have surgery. So that's the second time in the same shoulder, and I think that might be the end of my career, mate. I think coming back from shoulders at 38's not a great way to go out. But look, it's been a good, had a long time playing footy, so we'll get it fixed and move on with other things in life, probably golf.
Absolutely. Something else in the sporting sphere still. Sorry to hear about that, Ben, but it does. Father time catches up to everyone eventually, but is there any chance you'll do the classic country footballer move and it'll be sort of the first of about 5 retirements? Keep coming back like Farnsey or Barnesy?
No, I think I'll just call it, mate, and be the runner or goal umpire, or hopefully I don't have to field umpire, but help out in other ways, mate, will be my goal, I think.
Fair enough. Well, the club will be very grateful to keep you around for the remainder of the season, whether you're on the field or not. No doubt about that. Let's have a look at the Waikerie result from the weekend. It was a reasonably big loss to Barmera Monash at home. A bit of a disappointing result here for the Magpies. They went down 15-9, 99 was Barmera Monash, Waikerie 6-7, 43.
Yes, no, it wasn't a very good game. Sorry, Dave, for Waikerie. Pretty tightly contested first quarter. Barmera 1 goal 2 to our 3 points, and thought it could have gone either way. And then a guy called Jono Beach in that second quarter really stood up for Barmera, kicked 4, and basically it was all over from there on. 8 goal 5 to 2 goal 5 at half time, and it was really disappointing for us. The second half, we moved Jack Berge from centre-half forward back to Sam Jono, and Jono, basically didn't go as well after that, so probably could have started with Berge. I don't know what helped us, but they were just way too good and had too many ball winners all over the ground, and made us look very average. So Mitch Wellington was best for them. Dane Austin probably had his best game since coming across from Renmark. He kicked 4 and was lively up forward, got second best. Hodgson, Butterworth, Jono Beach, as I mentioned, and Dylan, they have better players. Goals kickers for them, Beach was 6, Austin 4, Hodgson 2, Austin, Butterworth, Ogre 1. For Waikerie, like I said, Jack Berge went back in that second half and did a job on Jono, so he got our best. JB tried his best through the midfield. Stephen Hoyser out in that wing had a crack. Jack Spenceley was good until he injured himself in that last quarter, so we hope Jake gets better soon because we're really going to miss him. He's going to miss a few weeks of footy, I think, with his ankle, so that's no good for us. Benny Smith, Angus Levick, they have better players. Hoyser with 2, Colbert, Hilton, Levick, and Cooper Macariff with 1. So not a great day for us, and Barmera Monash Roos way too good.
Never good to lose a game at home, but Barmera Monash, top of the ladder, just the one loss for the year. They're setting the standard at the moment, so another good win for them. And Jono Beach, we've talked a lot about him this year, 6 goals. Has he been playing out of the midfield or up forward?
No, mainly up forward. So, swapping sort of through full forward, half forward there. Just a really hard guy to match up on, and clearly shows why he played SANFL and AFL footy. He's a great player and dominating our league, leading the goal kicker with 27 goals, and he hasn't played every game.
All right, one of the stars of the comp, and he's having a very good season. Let's move on to our next game, and it was a thriller between Loxton North and Loxton. Loxton North winning it by 7 points, 8-13, 61 to 7-12, 54, and that draws the two Loxton sides level at 4 and 5 on the ladder, equal with Waikerie at 4 and 5 as well.
Yeah, look, who would have thought this? If you looked at this a few weeks ago, you definitely would have been picking Loxton, and to see this result, good for the competition in a way. I mean, obviously there's a 3-way tie now, if you want to put it that way. Loxton sitting third, just on percentage. Waikerie sitting fourth, and Loxton North now equal games wins with Loxton and Waikerie sitting fourth, only on percentage, 43%. So. Fantastic win by Loxton North, and probably unexpected, but good on them. And noticed Mason Eckerman back playing again. He was named their best. Zach Waldridge having a great year for him. Joel Worsfold's always in and under and getting plenty of the ball. Scott as well. Hampel in the ruck was good, and Boomard having a great game for them down back. He was named their 6th best. I don't reckon he's missed the best players all year. Goal kickers for Brian Proud with 3. Hutchison, Coney, Shapley, Waldridge, Worsfold singles. The Loxton, Harley Campbell did his best. Evans, Walton, Taylor and Eagle back from playing a bit of B-grade footy back in the ones and got fourth best. So well done to him, and he kicked a couple of goals as well. Kennedy and Evans, the better players. Goal scorers, Eagle, like I said, 2, Rogan Kennedy 2, Flight, Harder and Will 1. So not a great day out for Loxton. They'll be really upset about that loss. And Loxton North up and about. They're back in it and chance of playing finals.
All right, excellent win there from Loxton North in what was the match of the round. Very close one. The margin at every single change was single digits as well, so it really was a very close game. Last one of last weekend, Renmark 17-8, 110 over Berry 4-6-30. No surprise there, Renmark winning big at home.
Yep, no, a really good win here. And yeah, fortunately it's going to be a long year for Berry, isn't it? They've played 9 games, haven't won one, and to get out there and lose like they did on the weekend by 80 points, it must be tough for them. But yeah, Renmark up and about, and, Rick Garrett back in their side after having a hamstring a few weeks ago. He comes back in, gets best. Zach Garcher in the ruck's having a great year. He was second best. Timmy Walford, Jenke. Haynes up 4, kicking 5, so he had a day out, and Rowe, they were the better players. Like I said, Haynes kicked 5, Gillard kicked 4, Jenke 2, Garrett, Gartrey, Johnson and Rowe, White, Wolford, the other goal scorers for them to make 17 goals. For Berry, Brewer tried his best, Damon, Hawkins, Woolston, Foles and Woolston, the other Woolston. They're better players. Goal kickers for them, Foles, Hawkins, Kruger and Minchella. So, yeah, not a great day out for the Demons, but, yeah, the Rovers cement that second spot, and it looks like it's going to be Barmer Renmark in the second semi this year.
Alrighty, let's have a look at the round 10 action now, Ben, and we'll start with Waikerie. They are travelling it to Berry. They should win this one, but it's always a danger game when you're taking on a team that are hungry for their first win of the season, especially when you're playing on their ground.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we're a little bit on the pump this week. We've got quite a few out this week through injury, and a couple of guys have gone away. One's gone away for 4 weeks overseas, and one's gone away for 2 weeks up in Queensland, so that never helps. So I think we've got 6 changes in the A-grade this week, which is never great. But, yeah, good luck to Tassie Wood and Zaid Wood, both brothers. Both grew up in Waikerie and played all their footy here, and they get their first chance of playing A-grade footy this weekend. So there's obviously some positives that come out of people missing as other people get an opportunity. So good luck to the Wood brothers on the weekend. Cooper Tripodi comes in as well as Josh Tranderfield. So, look, we won't be definitely anywhere near full strength. We're going to miss Jake Spencer, obviously, through the midfield. He's a huge loss for us. Hopefully guys like Brawny can go in there and cover him, and Angus Lee, young Angus. JB's been playing some good footy. So, so you just never know. Who knows what Berry are going to put out there this week. You got Saft in there, obviously. Hugo Krieger's been having a good year. Hawkins up forward as well. So, look, our boys are going to have to be up and about to beat them, because no doubt they'll have a crack, and they can probably see that if they're going to beat us this year, now's their chance with so many out. So could go either way, but obviously hopefully Waikerie can hold on and keep that final spot alive. Obviously we need to win this weekend and stay in that top 4. So hopefully we can get there and do it on what probably will be wet on Saturday.
Ben, there's a common theme among the netball players across South Australia in the country of disappearing to Europe for 4 to 6 weeks in the middle of the season. Is that pretty much the same in the Riverland Footy League, or is there a bit more commitment to the team?
Oh, look, it's definitely changed. If I remember 5, 10, 15 years ago when, I probably first came back here, if you said to the coach you're going overseas during the footy season, he would have killed you. These days, I don't know, I guess there's not as much commitment as I guess there would have been in previous years, and it does seem to happen more and more these days. I can only talk from Wakerie's experience, I guess, but it's definitely happening more and more, and which is sad for footy in a way. But look, I guess guys, it's their time. They want to go over there and have a holiday, and if they miss footy, they have to miss footy.
Yep, the weather is a little bit nicer over there, that's for sure. So the culture is changing, and a lot of players are loving that mid-season trip overseas. But let's move on to our other 2 games. Barmera Monash, top team, hosting Loxton North, who will be very keen to keep that good form rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. No, look, Loxton North will be up and about after beating Loxton on the weekend. So will they be able to match it with Barmera? Don't think so. I saw them firsthand last week, and they were amazing. All over the ground they got winners. Austin in the ruck, Middleton, Beach, Mitch Wellington had his best game last week. Butterworth, of course. Obviously Sampson, their player coach. So they got stars all over the ground, and going to be really hard, I think, for Loxton North to get there and beat them. Obviously they got Scott Lewis back in now after a few weeks out injured. Mason Eckerman's back playing again. Vumar's been in good form for him. But look, Barmera, that's a strong team, and I hope Loxton North can give them a challenge, but I seriously think Barmera will win this one and go on their merry way and make it 9 in a row.
All right, and last game of the round, Loxton hosting Renmark.
Yeah, look, obviously Loxton won't be happy from last week, getting knocked off. Renmark up and about, easy win over Berry. So I think this is the week where Loxton have to turn it around and play some good footy like they started playing at the start of the year. But obviously Renmark are a great side still and in some good form at the same time. So you'd imagine Renmark are going to win this game. Obviously it's home game to Loxton, but Renmark in some great form and obviously losing to Loxton North last week. Loxton obviously hurting a little bit, so I think I'll stick with Renmark to win this one.
Tips in for Renmark there, and that wraps up tomorrow's action. Ben, enjoy the first week of your potential retirement, and good luck to everyone playing in the Riverland Footy League. Good on you, Ben. Enjoy. We'll chat to you next week.
Yeah, go on, Dan. Cheers, mate.